Good morning. This is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJM on this beautiful Saturday morning. It's time for the Main Street Report, and with us I have Stephanie Baker-Silk.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I can't complain. It's gorgeous.
It is absolutely great. And finally, we have weather befitting beautiful downtown Troy.
I know, right? Spring and summer are upon us. This is great.
Yeah. A lot of great things coming up. Hopefully this weather sticks around. You've got the Troy Walking History Tours coming up pretty soon.
Yes, that will be next Friday.
Wow, that
no,
quick.
Is that quick? No, we have another week
No,
in there.
2 weeks.
Either way.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Friday, April 29th, the first tour will head out of the local history library, which is at the corner of South Cherry and Main Street. That will leave at 5:30. So we have routes planned up. So there will be 3 routes. Route A, Route B, and Route C. 1, there's not a whole heck of a lot of walking. 2 is kind of moderate, and 3, make sure you have your walking shoes on.
Now, how did you come up with this idea of the walking history tours?
You know, it was kind of sparked off of, I absolutely love the Downtown Troy Ghost Tours.
Right.
They do a phenomenal job. And, you know, we were on the Ghost Tour this past fall, and as I was walking, I thought, I want to know the history of the building, too. And they kind of touched a little bit on it. It was, you know, the ghost stories in the buildings.
But you wanted the history of the building without the ghost part of it.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's kind of where this came from. And we know that everybody loves the second story secrets.
Right.
So this is just kind of a twist on what the history of the buildings are. When it was constructed, what was it originally used for, and then how has it changed throughout the years. So one of the cooler places that I can't wait to hear about is the first courthouse, which is now the Tavern Downtown.
Right. Now, I knew that was the original courthouse.
I don't know how many people do, though. Because I've always, you know, when it was the Brig, I heard, oh, it was a jail. And so it didn't
right,
occur to
because
me.
there's still a cell or something that was in there that they uncovered.
Yes. So there's so many cool things and little stories that are attached to every building downtown that it'll be really neat to hear, you know, this is what it was and this is how it became what it is today. So make sure, if you don't have your tickets yet, you can still call us at the Main Street office at 339-5455. Shoot me an email at Steph, S-T-E-P-H, at TroyMainStreet, all spelled out, .org. And we'll get you hooked up with tickets and put you on whatever route that sounds good to you, or you could do all 3. It's $15 for one, or if you want to do all 3, it's just a flat $15 to take the tour.
All right.
And we will have snackies along the way as well. There'll be lots of different places that are putting out
treats.
appetizers and treats, yes. So
wonderful. It's not, you're not walking along and passing out cookies.
No, we're gonna have, La Piazza's on the tour, so they're gonna have some stuff going on in the bar area at the end of one of the tours, so you should be able to get some good food, especially since it's over the dinner time hour.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Chance to get out downtown and find out the history of the buildings. Like our building, we're above the bakehouse, but at the very top of the building it says Harr's.
Right.
And I remember Harr's on the square.
You do?
Yeah.
Were you here in the 1800s?
No. But I just remember a big, yeah. You're looking at me like you're questioning that. But no, I just remember that and the different buildings downtown. We had to learn that in high school.
Yes. Yeah, you told me about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really cool. So hopefully there will be some things uncovered. One of the other neat ones that I'm excited to hear about is Smith Fly. And if you aren't sure where that is, it's on Water Street, over by the railroad tracks. Ethan has an awesome fly fishing business in there. It's very cool to see in general. But his building used to be one of the Hainer distilleries.
Uh-huh.
So there's some really neat history just in even the first
lurking
2.
just below the surface.
Right. So the history library has volunteers that have been working very diligently to get really cool histories and backgrounds on the story, or on every stop we have. So make sure you come check it out.
Okay. We'll kind of move on and look ahead into May.
Yes.
With this beautiful weather, it's hard to not think about the picnics on Prouty.
Yes, those are fun. We are going to have the junior high band, the THS Jazz Band will be out, but the 7th grade band is the 25th. The 8th grade band is the 26th, and then the jazz band from the high school will be on the 23rd. Kind of went out of order there, but always a great time to come out and listen to the music on the square, grab a picnic lunch, eat on the grass around downtown. it's just a neat way to kind of throw the kids a nod at all their hard work throughout the year.
Now, at the end of next month, you've got Troy Streets Alive that's dancing in the streets.
Yes, this is the Troy Streets Alive that everybody knows and loves. The one that our stores stay open late, and we have artists and musicians and various people stationed all over downtown in an effort to kind of make you walk around and maybe check out some stores you haven't seen before.
Okay.
And the theme, Dancing in the Streets, is kind of a neat addition to it. It's the theme for the evening, if you will. We're going to have some dancing demonstrations going on in the quadrant in front of Bakehouse, that are actually in front of TCR here. We have tentative confirmations from the Troy Pop Rocks to do a demo. We're going to have the Uplift Cardio Drumming folks come out and show you what the cardio drumming is all about. And RJ Ballroom Dancing will come out as well. So we're still taking people if you are looking to display art, if you like to sell art, if you're a musician and you want to play some music around the square, we would absolutely love to have you. So again, if you want to send me an email, it's steph@troymainstreet.org. Or you can even call the office, again, 339-5455. It is not too late to sign up and reserve your spot around the square. And that's free. I mean, we just ask you, send in a little application and tell us what you're doing and what you need in regards to electric so we can plan accordingly.
Okay.
But yeah, that'll be a great evening. Hopefully the weather plays nice with us that evening too.
And then I think we almost need a drum roll for this one. Now, we have had the Troy Night Market over at the Rec throughout the winter months, and summer's coming up pretty soon.
Yes.
And we're going to have the Farmers Market back on Jerry Street. I'm so excited.
I know. This is like the staple for my summer. It's always my Saturday morning. We get up, get the kids ready, we go to Winans, and go to the Farmers Market. It's our routine. The Farmers Market it's exciting news. It runs longer, date-wise and hour-wise this year.
Wow. So it does. As I'm looking at the times.
Yes.
It doesn't end at noon.
No, it's going through the lunch hour this year. So the first market will kick off on Saturday, June 11th at 9 a.m. and it will end at 1 p.m.
Nice.
So you'll have plenty of time to come down, grab some lunch, do whatever you want to do downtown, check out the stores, and have a little bit extra time with the farmers.
Now, the hitch and the giddy up of the farmers market is that
I like that.
There's a certain percentage of everyone's product has to be made right here locally.
Correct. It's part of the stipulations and their rules and regulations to apply. I mean, they're not going to Kroger and buying strawberries and then reselling them to you.
Right.
Everything that is downtown is product of that farmer. So it's a neat thing, and it's a very cool way to support our locally
grown and
yep. So make sure you stop out, and if you are a farmer, if you're an artisan, if you're somebody who has something to display at a farmer's market, we are also taking applications for that as well. Again, you can go to our website. There is a application form there, and that's at www.troymainstreet.org. Or you can call the office again, 339-5455, or email Kelly. Kelly Snyder is our farmer's market manager. She came back another year. She's loving it, and we love to have her. And her email is Kelly, Kelly, @troymainstreet.org.
Well, I got to tell you that seeing the farmers market poster is like seeing the buds on the trees.
Well, and we have a revamp of our logo this year. Jess Nielsen, who's been doing our graphic design work, came up with a phenomenal new logo. I absolutely love it. I think it looks so trendy and fun. And we're having t-shirts printed up, and we're going to have some burlap bags that are lined so you can put all your produce in there.
Nice.
That'll be available for purchase this year at the market.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Steph.
Thank you.
This has been the Main Street Report with Stephanie Baker Silk. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.